Hi, my name is Nada, and welcome back to Complex Best UK Rappers of 2022. Once again, Complex wanted to acknowledge and honour the achievements of UK's best rappers by compiling a list of the top 10 for the year. To help us with this difficult task, and I mean difficult task because no matter what the list is, someone's always going to have something to say. We brought in some industry insiders and experts, so let's get an intro into them. So to my left, we have Complex's editor-in-chief, Joseph JP Patterson. We've got Block Report's flashy Sillah. And to my right, we've got M1 on the beat, amazing music producer. We've got music critic Mimi, the music blogger. And Capital Xtra's Robert Bruce.
Wait.
Come on.
So the panel each had to compile their own top 10 list based on the following criteria. So we've got buzz, impact, body of work, mainstream radar, rapping ability, and other achievements. Each list was then scored using a point system, and the rappers with the most points, the names that appeared most frequently, and ranked the highest would then enter the final 10. Our final top 10 list, in no particular order, is K-Trap, Central C, Digga D, Nux, Clavish, Rimsey, Young's Teflon, Koji Radical, DVE, and Little Sims. So now let's start the ranking from 10 to 1. So let's start with number 10.
This is already hectic.
Where are we? Who are we putting in number 10 spot right now?
Little Sims.
Little Sims.
Yeah.
I think that's
I'm not.
It's mad to say.
Is it? Why don't you put Young Teflon there?
At 10.
Oh no.
Don't disrespect myself. Bro.
Tef ain't at 10. He's had the best year of his career so far.
Yeah, best of his career, yeah. But
Yeah.
Sims is not gonna be number 10. Sorry.
It's because of your love for Sims.
It's not the love
and
for
girl
Sims. It's not even a girl power thing. Mercury Prize winner,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
winner. Yeah. Rated Awards, she
Magazine
got that.
covers, bare.
Cool. Brits, she got that. Cool. The magazine thing, boom. Bear in mind, her album dropped the last quarter of the year.
She sold a lot. She sold a lot of records still.
Bear
as
in mind,
well.
and she
It's
went on
not-
tour,
Yeah.
and I witnessed that, and that was a good
Yeah.
live performance.
Yeah.
Not a lot of man can do that still.
Hold it fully.
You guys-
Koji at 10.
That's
Koji at
what
10. What you saying?
If I was to make my own list.
Yeah, Koji.
Koji at 10.
Mercury nominated.
Oh yeah, no.
And she's saying
Winner.
Little Sims winner. But at the same last year, that's what I'm saying.
It's the last quarter of the year. How can the album played out for the whole year?
Yeah, it
It's the last
overlaps.
quarter. You do what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But if that's the case,
Do you
you
think
gotta
she mutes the youth?
Put higher.
bump it. Yeah, it's got to be way
Gotta
higher.
be top 5 then if that's the case.
If that's the case, you got to be
the
way
youth.
higher.
I'm a eat.
Like, does she have influence on?
Yeah.
What's her influence?
Yeah, what's her
Yeah.
cultural influence?
Young black
Chat to me. What's her cultural influence?
I just want to
In
hear.
terms of what?
Like her culture in black
Yeah,
UK
what
black
does
culture.
she
What's her influence like?
She
Don't
doesn't
do that.
contribute
Come
a
on,
lot.
don't do that.
No, but like tell
she
me,
has-
innit?
she
Like
has-
be
She's
specific.
genuinely-
Genuinely one of the
Yeah.
best rappers in the
Rappers.
UK. Yeah.
Okay, how can
She'll spin
people?
most
For
people
me,
again.
how can we say this when people that we call goats from the Kendricks or them man mention Sims'
Yeah,
name
she's up
as
there,
in
she's up there.
cold? How production wise? 10 out of 10. A lot of man them I've been roomed with say, you know, I need to up my game because have you heard Sims?
Yeah.
Her
The
her
musicality
live
is different.
Her live shows,
Yeah.
her live band, the way it's all together, certain man are taking notes
Yeah.
with her. I even made
Yeah,
a
it
tweet
was.
talking about how comes I don't really see any features with Sims? Are you scared of her? All of that stuff.
Yeah.
If I see certain man make songs with her, please come
Yeah,
back.
she's
to
right.
me.
She's spinning a lot of man.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
She's right, and that's what people say.
But for me now, it's like if Sims was a guy, you man will put in the list with the Dave, the Stormzy,
I don't think we should
easily.
do that. We're not
No,
doing
but
that.
it's the- no, but it's-
No,
it's
we
the
all
truth.
respect Sims.
No,
It's
no,
not even a
we
gal
do, we do.
man thing.
But
you
I'm
know
just
what I
trying to
mean?
say, but when it comes to, if I say Dave, boom, everyone knows it's quiet. But with Sims, I have to.
I don't,
Fight.
I don't
Yeah,
think,
yeah,
I don't
I
think
hear
it's
you,
a
I hear
fight. Like, if we're going based
damn.
off of the album for like, Sims has to reach high. Like, she can't reach all of these accolades over the past year for us to come and say 10. Yeah. That's
Nah,
mad.
That's
for real,
disgusting.
that is true.
Yeah,
That is
but
true
I'm just
still.
saying, I need to know the time parameters. You
That
get
is
me?
true.
I hear you.
Yes,
Oh, it's just techie, boy.
of course.
All right, cool. If it's not Sims at 10, it gotta be DG at 10.
Koji at 10.
I'm not, because you know
Koji at
why?
10. Koji at 10.
Koji, yeah.
Koji
do you know
has
what
to
it
be
is?
10, man. Even though you got the Mercury thing, but bro, come on.
Yeah. If you
Alright.
go
That's
to a
some
Koji
legitimate-
live
Back in
show,
the
if you go
That's
to a
some
Koji,
like-
he's probably the best performer out of everyone
That's
on
like
this
an
list.
Incredible performer.
Sims.
No.
But is
Honestly,
that enough,
Sims
though?
cold, but like live
He
performance.
has
His
a-
body of work
It is
was
key.
probably one of the best
Best.
on this list.
Yes.
So I think that's what's swaying everyone a little bit. It's like when we look
Yeah.
at his body of work, we're like, wow.
Reason to Smile. That album is
It's
an
very good.
incredible album. That's why I'm
Like the
putting him
cover
high
of
on my
it as
list.
well.
Very good.
Yeah,
Very
exactly.
creative.
Yeah.
Artwork. Tick.
Hey, this is
Fuzzy.
hard though.
Yo.
This is hard though.
So
is
far,
hard,
that
bro.
what I'm
It is hard.
gauging is between Koji and Little Sims, which is
That's
funny that they're both like arguably the most conscious of the list.
Can I?
I'll put DB at 10. Then if it's not Sims at 10, if it's not Sims at 10, it's DB.
DB was 10 last year. We can't do that, man. It's disrespectful.
Can I say who you want to put number 10?
Go for it.
Young Tef.
Go on.
No, I hear what you
at 10.
overstand.
The thing, body, this is just the thing is here.
Everyone's
Bars-
hard.
Young Teflon's been the most consistent. One of the
but
most.
His body of work is literally holding him on of why he's in this list. Literally, his body of work.
2 bodies of work.
The EP.
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you. Yeah. Other
Body
than that,
language.
Impact.
One of the best tunes of the year.
Okay.
Barcodes.
Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Impact.
Keep on going. There's more.
Okay. The buzz. Tell me about the buzz.
The bars, he's had the streets on in the headlock.
On lock.
In the headlock.
Yeah.
Just as much as K-Trap has. I promise you.
100.
Nah,
Okay,
K-Trap
cool.
more, no?
Yeah.
no.
But
It's
You're
similar.
looking from your North London view.
yeah. Like Tef, yeah, he's obviously this has been his best career in his.
Yeah,
It's been
yeah.
the best year in his career. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like
But-
That body language tune, I've been
Okay,
rinsing that
I
tune.
think
Yo,
one thing.
rinsing that
This
tune.
is why I said the body of work. Tick.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm talking about buzz. When we talk about other people, Mercury Prize, chart,
Yeah.
tour.
But he's got the
this.
streets on.
Forget
lock.
that
On
with
the
Alright.
main street. Yeah.
Keisha has the treat.
he's your favorite
streets.
rapper's favorite rapper. That's what he is.
Yeah,
and
he
and
is.
it's evident. Do
And,
you know
and
what
that's
I
what I'm
mean?
saying. That's why he's in the list, and I feel like he should be number 10 because other people achieve way more.
I think
that's the point that we have to not like forget about. It's not about their
Let me see,
best
let me
year.
back, let me
It's
back.
about who had the best
year,
year as
yeah.
a whole. It's not about their.
Yeah,
this
'cause
is probably
it's-
his best
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Like
I think
he's had in his
what
career.
makes it difficult for Tefs is rapping ability.
Yeah.
Because again,
Difficult.
one of the best
Oh,
rappers.
definitely.
Rappers'
Yeah,
favorite rapper.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it feels like you're murking it by putting him 10.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if we're doing it in comparison
Compared to
to the
everyone
rest
else,
of the names in the list,
Yeah.
I know why we'll
calm.
be saying that. But when it comes to rapping ability, he might be one.
Yeah.
You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
But the
Like,
thing is, him being on the list and him getting his recognition this year
it'll be great
is
for him,
a blessing.
Definitely,
It shows you like
It's
he's
testament
moving.
to the work that he's
Exactly.
It's true. It's true. it's
But I
true.
do think putting him at 10 is a backhanded compliment though, because he's a predominantly a street rapper. So if you put a street rapper at 10, it's like that's the highest they can go. Even though he's had
Not necessarily.
No,
because
there's
he's
more
got
street
Rimsy's
rappers
there.
that come in.
I feel
I
like
hear what you're saying.
this
Yeah.
year is
Quite
the year of the
roads.
underdog.
Yeah.
It'll
There's
be-
not the big dogs are not even outside.
It'll
and
be
there's so many
interesting,
people-
yeah.
No Dave, no Stormzy, no.
It'll be interesting to know how many gears Tefs thinks he's got to go.
Yeah.
Because really, this might not be his cap. He might think he's just warming
Yeah,
up.
cool.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, so.
All right. So 10, Young's Teflon.
Yeah, man.
You might have to.
Wait, not Koji. Wait, so you're saying? Oh man.
Do you know what? Koji at 10, you know.
No, but
I'm
Koji
saying
project
Koji
was
at 10.
dope.
All right,
no.
let's
I
have a
don't know,
vote.
like,
Let's have a vote
All right, go on.
between Koji and Young's
Youngs.
Tef.
Right,
So Koji, hands up.
As in
10.
to
At 10.
410.
At 10.
raw.
All right, I think it's Young's Teflon then.
Thank you.
Yo, young,
Alright.
we tried, bro.
We tried.
It's not. Why you guys?
No, I'm joking.
You guys, you know what? Honestly, rappers.
It's not a part,
Let me speak to the people because I feel like people don't understand. I'm not. No one's insulting no one.
No, of course.
But you to be in this list shows that you have done
Yeah,
the
yeah,
mad thing this year. It's putting everyone in order. They get it. And bear in mind, your music is all about opinions.
Subjective.
It's not. There's no facts. You can think you're the hardest rapper alive, and the thing is, good for you. But I will probably think Sims is.
Hear it,
What are you
hear
guys gonna do? Nothing, because I'm still gonna listen to our music.
Yeah.
Word,
Yeah.
word.
It's the most subjective art. Like everyone's
Queen
thing
made
is-
me a spoken, you know.
Yeah,
Definitely.
it's not that deep, man.
Nah, word.
Everything is subjective. Okay, so at number 10, we're going for Young's Teflon. Now let's debate number 9. Who do you guys think should be
Koji.
in the number
Koji.
9
Koji, that's
spot?
just-
Okay,
I don't
that
think
was
that's
quick.
not even an argument. Like, that's,
What, is everyone saying Koji?
I'm not
Straight
saying
like that.
Koji.
Straight.
I'm not saying Koji.
Let's look at the list.
God.
Yeah. I think that body of work it's arguably
Incredible.
the best on this list. Like the musicality of it, it's different.
Yeah.
So who
It
would
feels
you
like
put?
what? Who would I put? What?
Number 9.
Number 9, I'll put DBE. I'll put DBE.
Nah, one up from last year.
Yeah. Nah, the reason why I put DBE is because like, nah, they have you been talking about DBE this year? Like singles? Do you think their singles have been popping?
I've been
Do you think their singles have been popping?
In my world,
I think you're enough.
You know,
That song is mad.
take away the it's mad to say it, but take away the arena tour they done this year, yeah.
And
Well, that's
album.
a big
I'll
part.
still say that.
Yeah.
Take away the
Do you know
album.
what I mean? But consider the rest of the criteria is like they've done what they've done the last couple of years. We're bored of their sound. Just be honest with it.
take away
their sound.
Nah, do you know what?
Oh,
Young Ad, yeah, he needs to do without the auto tune, man. He used to do a little something without the auto tune.
I think it's
Definitely.
very hard to say take away the arena
Yeah,
tour.
that's
Yeah.
next. That's
Yeah.
next.
They did
That's
the
next.
O2 two
Two
nights back to
times.
and I feel that plays a big part in
You know,
it.
yeah, I'm saying take it away so you can
Kendrick did it
Just
like
like the music,
consider the rest of the
three
crowd.
just looking at the
nights.
music.
Just after Kendrick.
Yeah.
Come on.
But with DBE, Buzz, I feel like
They got the most
their
buzz. Every
core
gal in
fan
here listens
base
to DBE.
is
Every
just
girl,
it's them.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
So it might not be buzzed in all of our different worlds.
Yeah.
But there's
On the industry
there's
level,
20,000
they
filling
were
up the
really
O2
Obviously,
somehow.
obviously,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So and in my world, their singles slapped.
Okay, fair enough.
Wow.
But that's
Am I
my
not
perspective,
bored?
though.
I'm not bored.
No, do you know what?
I think-
I hear why Sillah's saying bored, innit?
The
Because
auto-tune,
maybe
though, it's the
maybe it's
same
because of
kinda-
the subjects
understand?
that man are talking about. So
the subject.
And what bro's saying is like, cool. If Ads was to, which Ads is perfectly capable of doing.
Definitely.
He's like one of the
Yeah,
hardest
yeah.
actual rappers
Yeah, for
ever.
real.
Yeah, like if he actually
It's like the
tried to
auto tune
rap,
put a cap on it. Like, on, you know what I'm saying?
and everyone knows Ads has certain things, yeah, where he raps about some real street stuff,
yeah.
and it's like, bro, you could do that.
But then you don't listen because of the auto tune. It's
Yeah.
just like, do you know what I'm saying?
kind of.
No, I just don't like auto tune, innit? That's just me.
You
Like,
can't say that because he's just insulting the art of it.
no, my hair is.
You know, it reminds you of.
But I just know he's a
conversation.
good rapper. I know he's a better rapper without
the
it.
hardest, I
That's
can't
what
lie.
I'll say. Like,
And
do you know what I'm
DBE
saying?
be
That's
sticking in
personality,
the
you
charts
told
as
him
well.
that.
Like
They
I wish I had the
stick.
facts, but
Yeah.
they stick to the charts. Like you know,
Yeah,
people
yeah,
always
yeah.
complain, oh, first week, second week.
Yeah.
DBE
They
be
stay.
sticking. You
Consistent.
know,
They stay in the charts.
They
Yeah.
stay.
they be
And I
they
feel
stay
like
for a
LB
reason.
has upped his game,
Yeah.
project
Yeah,
after project. He's just getting better in it.
So
So
why did you say you're bored?
because I am of their sound, I'm bored of their sound. Do you know what I mean? I've heard it 10 times before. So it's a thing where on my
subjects,
list,
man.
number 9, Hondo. Number 9.
I
Like
think what they're proving is that they don't need the buzz or
Yeah.
not so the mainstream
Mainstream
radar in terms of like the other achievements. They don't need to go to the award shows. They don't need to go on the magazine
And you have to
covers
respect that.
actually gain
You have to respect that.
you know,
Play
their
ball.
people's support
yeah.
or anything.
Anti-industry almost, but they're still cutting through. Do you know what I mean?
More than cutting through.
You only got 3 years left, guys, man.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
know,
their
you-
project, I
you
struggle
think
to,
they're gonna-
I struggle to finish it, like because I've heard it time and time
Is it
again.
'cause it's too
from
long,
them.
though?
No, I've just heard it time and
30
time
tracks.
again from them.
This one was even
Do you know what I mean?
short, this
Because their
one.
content was different. Their lyrical
yeah,
content
yeah.
was different.
So number 9, how much closer are we getting to an
It's not
We're only at
DBE.
number 9.
we're at number 9.
This is
I'll
big
put-
still.
It's between DB and Koji, innit?
Hey.
I don't think.
Bro, put
It's
DBE.
between DB
Is everyone
and
looking
Koji,
at the
man.
list right? So we've got
Yeah.
K-Trap, Central, Digger, Nux, Clavish, Rimsey, Young.
Yeah,
It's
they're
so
solid.
suggested
Oh,
to do
they're-
Wait.
Okay.
Hey, what, Clavish or Koji Radical?
Here,
Clavish,
can I
Clavish.
talk? Can I talk? Yeah.
Go on.
Done.
On Clavish, I don't know if his tape reaches the cutoff point. Because if not, it's just singles that we've got. And a lot of the other artists have dropped bodies of work
Yeah,
that
for
we
real.
can compare and comparison against. If his tape reaches it in, then I got nothing to say.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, then there's
Because
a
of
chat
the
to be had
2022
over here.
tape in
Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
We're dropping a tape this year, isn't it?
Like he's got
next
the
year.
tape to come.
Next
To
year,
come,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
to come,
2023.
That's
So
a
how
good
do we
point,
feel about
though.
that actually?
Good point.
Clavish is not going to be number 9. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
put-
saying take him out or what?
No, I'm
as
not
in,
saying take him out, but
Oh.
I'm saying we're mentioning Koji and DBE,
They dropped
who've both had,
projects.
Koji's had like critically acclaimed album, DBE, the album and the tour.
Sure,
yeah.
So maybe there's a conversation to be had if there's an artist that hasn't dropped a project.
That makes sense.
It does make sense.
And I like the logic. I really do.
but
Go on, go on.
I don't like peace.
I
You
want
want war?
Sorry, Clavish has been going up for me.
Hottest.
And now he's in the chart, top 10, baby. God damn.
It's a good look.
Going up still. He's
going up.
This is his best year, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that with the tune with DB?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's
You
you
know what
gotta
I'm
kind
saying?
of weigh that up as well, boy. I can't-
I do want to stay away from the notion of it being their best year when we're thinking about how we're ordering something, because again, it doesn't matter if it was necessarily their best year in their career. It's just taking it as a whole and who
As a
is
whole,
yeah.
'Cause I feel like Clavish is loading. Like I'm
Yeah.
excited
Next
for
year,
the
yeah.
tape,
Loaded,
you know.
so.
I don't mind. Yeah, you got. Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
At number 9, Clever Shot 9.
Ah,
still,
put him 8.
Yeah, I put him 8.
you can't do that, man.
Mate,
Come
he
on.
put me in these things.
I think
Clever Shot 9, Clever Shot 9.
We still got
DB
Little
at 8.
Sims because you guys were talking about Little Sims at 10, so now where is Little Sims?
Little Sims she's reaching. That's still.
Okay.
10, no?
Her standard's so high.
Yeah.
That, yeah.
Okay, so I think the conversations around Clavish and Koji.
And so where's
And
DB?
DB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
for number 9. So let's have a little think about those 3.
I'm not offended if Koji goes there still.
Koji,
It'll be so hard for me to put Koji there.
Yeah.
Based on what he's done. Yeah, it'll be so
You know
difficult.
what? Let me be realistic here. Let me just don't be biased for a hot minute.
you love that. Go on, Mimi.
What are you saying, man?
Quick minute.
Saying
quick minute.
Clavish at number 9.
Clavish,
Yeah.
because I feel like next year.
All right.
Next year,
Next
gonna be
so
big.
top 5 next year maybe. Do you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? To me, Clavish is like a
I
young
feel
Dave.
like-
Like he's a young Dave, like kind of.
People had bigger achievements this year. I feel like Clavish is loading, definitely. Number 9.
Yeah.
No, I'm with that.
Yeah.
But one of the hottest new artists, though.
Yeah,
for
facts,
sure.
hands down.
For sure.
Definitely.
All right, so in at number 9, Clavish.
To me, it's mad. You got Tef at 10. I'll be real.
But this is a top 10 list of the
I
UK's
know.
best
Disrespectful
rappers.
But do you know why Tef is so close to the streets? Yet he's had such a good year, and we're putting him in the top 10. It's a compliment.
It's amazing.
I
But
swear Tef has been in the game for longer than
Long time. man.
all
15
these
years.
Crazy.
And he's
Or more.
still,
and he's still here,
going.
which is
That's
sick.
a man for overstand.
You know,
All right, so it's time now to debate and rank number 8. So who do we think is going to be at number 8? The conversation before at number 9 was between DBE and Koji and Clavish. Now we've put Clavish at number 9. Who do we think then is at number 8?
that's got to be DBE.
Nux.
What? Bro.
You lot love
No.
no, you lot.
Everyone in unison like, brother.
Oh, like,
Nah, Knox is top 5
Let's
easy,
hear him
bro.
out. What's your
Okay.
reasoning?
Go
What's
on.
your reasoning for putting Nux at number 8?
You listen to Knox though?
Because you don't bang him, that's why.
when I hear his bars, it's like he's just telling a story, innit?
Yeah,
Right?
but that's the whole point, bro.
Which is hard. Man, I've got real bars.
Are you trying to say Nux don't have no bars?
No, I'm not
Is that
saying he
what
ain't got
you're
no
saying?
bar, but his thing's a storytelling thing.
But he's like
Which is-
But that's
That's
what a
the
rapper
basis
is.
of
Yeah,
rap.
It's like a Nas
yeah,
type of
man.
thing. That's the root of rap.
Yeah.
It's storytelling.
Lyricism.
Do you
I remember
think-
he's blended the whole jazz thing with drill.
And grime.
And
And grime.
Yeah.
And you know what? He has had an influence on terms of like, okay, people hearing Nux, they want to make different music.
Yeah.
even
But I
his
don't know why they
following, his following is crazy.
It's
Yeah,
gone-
they're
it's
hardcore
fine.
still.
His show was a
Well, Coco.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was dope. Still.
Crazy.
And
That was dope.
he's got a cool fan base as well.
Cool.
He's another one that's
I don't even
worked on
pop out
it
for
time.
people like that, but I went to that show. It was
He's
hard.
out.
It was hard still.
All right, so let's number 8, DBE, Koji Radical. What are we saying right now?
I think Koji, you know.
Okay, can we have a discussion?
I'll
We're
put
not saying to put number 8, but Rimsey.
At 8.
Oh,
No, I'm not-
I
I'm
did
not
forget about Rimsey still.
Rimsey. So what's
At 8 though.
no,
Rimsey.
not an 8.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
say that. Can we have a
Rimsey,
discussion,
again,
please?
it's one of those things that he's probably had the best.
best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
But what is
yeah,
from when he come out of
for
pen
him.
to now? Like,
Yeah.
the
And I feel like
trajectory's
his
been
project-
up,
like
up.
Rimsey, this year, Rimsey is like the rapper that you aspire to be. Like when you think about a rapper in general,
Hustle,
like Rimsey
grind.
recruit. Let me be in your camp.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
let me
yeah.
just learn from
The
you.
entrepreneurial
Yeah,
vibe.
and I feel like
yeah.
there's so much more, and the music's got better as well from when he first started dropping
Definitely.
this time round. And I didn't know Rimsey before,
Yeah,
so I've learnt about him on the past 2 releases.
Yeah.
Gone back to know what he's
He's
about.
been
and
doing it
been
since
about it.
2012. Obviously, went
I didn't
Pen
think he
Bar.
would top Upper Clapton Dream 2,
and
but
he did. He did in a major way. Like
And his rollout for this was a cold rollout. He stayed so visible.
Professional as well.
I feel like he's still rolling now.
Literally.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
He's still
not in
rolling.
his car.
I feel like a
Rimsey
lot of
can't-
artists don't do that, you know. They drop it in the car.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, I'm still pushing it.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys.
He's still hungry for it.
He's
He's hungry
driving
for it
from
still.
city to city to just be with
Yeah.
people,
Yeah.
like just
Like
so
old school.
fake.
that old school, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
The old
Because
Yeah,
school,
man.
no one
like-
else is gonna push it, and he's
real.
preferred himself.
He
So
gives me
I
that
can't bring him-
Nipsey vibe, his energy. Like, it's that Nipsey, hungry, hustle.
Businessman /
Businessman.
rapper.
Okay,
Yeah.
but to bring it back to now criteria. Buzz, impact, body of work, mainstream radar, rapping ability, and other achievements.
See the mainstream radar. He said he don't think that the industry really backs him, but I think we was all behind him. Rimsey, he said, the people don't really, you know what I mean? But
He could have got more from the industry though.
Yeah.
I
Like
think he
what?
relied on the people more, way more.
Yeah,
than
the
me.
industry's on
Yeah.
the third thing. Why don't they support Rimsey, bro?
Yeah,
I can't lie, bro. Like,
From how I look
bro,
at it, everyone supports him in
Rimsey's
it.
so
Radio,
hard.
press,
Yeah.
everyone supports
But
him.
they'll listen to his music. Doesn't make sense.
So how would you
And
like
he
to see
charted
the
as well.
industry help Rimsey? Like what does
Collab
that
with
look
him.
like?
I don't want to say certain names, but if you're
He's
that
collab
guy
with
that
bare
you feel
people.
like, okay, I'm big, you
Right,
know he's
okay.
hard. You
Oh,
know
but he
he's
got the
hard.
gigs,
Nah, I
things
hear
the
it, I
all
hear
for.
it.
No, it's more
But
than
there
that,
are
bro.
others
It's
still.
more
There
than
are others
that.
still. Yeah,
Even
yeah.
Come, hey,
Emily
Sillah, stop
Sunday
playing.
and that.
Stop playing now. You
Maverick Sabre.
know, there's big artists. like
Yeah,
that.
that was a hard tune. That one. Yeah.
But I hear what you're saying though.
I think when you look at
more support,
so
man.
now we're looking at like the Rimsey, the Koji,
Rimsey over
and-
Koji though.
Rimsey over Koji.
Yeah, Rimsey over Koji. definitely.
Rimsey was more seen than
definitely.
Koji, and Koji had the backing, the major backing.
Yeah,
and
Rimsey over
Rimsey
Koji
made himself
still.
more seen than Koji.
More
to me.
seen-
Like, in terms of
Buzz.
buzz and mainstream radar, like.
So you're saying like
do you know what I'm
Rimsey thing was
saying?
more an uphill battle than Koji had to
Yeah.
go through.
We're seeing
Koji makes
Koji
that grown
perform
folk
at
music,
BBC
like, he makes
Sounds
that
live
grown
and
folk
that.
music. Grown
25
folk.
and
Yeah.
over, 25 and over.
You know what I mean? So
Something that's
deep it.
interesting though, I feel sometimes we penalize success
Yeah.
because we see people doing these major things. We think, clear, pattern.
yeah.
But to get to that is hard as
No,
it
of course,
is.
of course.
So it's really hard to weigh up. Like,
Rimsey tried, I think it was either 11 or 10. He just missed out on top 10.
yeah, I think it's
11
Independent,
still,
you know?
Independent.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Do you know what I mean? So you gotta clap for that
We've
one.
also got
but-
DBE as well
Yeah.
right now.
What, DBE or Rimsey?
I'll put DBE.
Nah, Koji 8.
I feel like
Koji
Koji-
8.
try to put
Koji
Koji
in it,
on the
really.
list.
It's hard, you know.
It's Koji still.
You know? Bro, it's
Koji
hard.
Radical at 8.
Koji 8. I think that's respectable. Like, it's a respectable.
It's a respectable
You know what I'm
place.
saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, all right.
What? Koji over what?
it's Koji 8. Over
Koji
D.
at number 8.
Okay.
So number 8 we have
What do you
Koji.
think? What do you think? What do you
I
think?
don't even know at this point. Yo.
So at number 8 we have Koji Radicals. So now it's time to rank number 7. So who do we think now is at number 7?
Rimsey.
Rims.
Rim. All right, guys. So at number 7 we've got Rimsey. All right. So now we're at number 6.
I love how smooth this is running. Love it. Love it.
At number 6, who do we think?
I put DBE.
DBE.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be DBE.
Just missing out on that top 5 spot. We're putting down DBE.
It's
wait.
interesting. Whoever's next on the list is going to make this very interesting and as to
Alright.
why we put them above DBE.
So we've now ranked the first 5 from 10 to 6. So we have Young's Teflon at number 10, Clavish at number 9, Koji Radical at number 8, Rimsey at number 7, and DB at number 6. So who we have left from 5 to 1 is K-Trap, Central C, Digger D,
Wait.
Nux, and Little Sims.
Little Sims 5.
Wait. Nux over DBE, guys.
Bro.
Yeah, bro, 100%.
Yes, he has to ask the question. The man has to ask the question.
yeah.
100%.
What's
bro.
your qualms with Nux though? Is it because you don't?
I love Nux.
No, but like, do you not listen to his music or? Like,
I don't think I listen to him enough. Let's be
No.
honest.
Yeah,
I'll be honest.
Take an hour, yeah, just do everything, just properly.
I've never heard Lil Sims' music on TikTok.
No, because it's catered to you, your TikTok.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
For you.
That's your algorithm still.
Do you hear on your TikTok?
Yeah.
Honestly,
But it's not for that.
Okay.
It's not for that
Venom
though.
comes out of the
Venom
lot.
comes a lot, yeah.
Because I do that
Point and kill goes a lot.
Exactly.
Little Sims is for the
Women-
mature listener. Mature, innit? You have to be mature to listen to
I
Little
think the
Sims.
artists that's on this list are so in different worlds that it's extremely hard.
It's hard to compare and
Yeah.
contrast, yeah.
You get it? Like, that's the realist.
So what's going on?
But I can't
said
lie, between
five,
number
like,
5
you
and
said
number
five.
6, Sims had way more over DBE. And I can just already say now, she has way more on the criteria than Rimsey as well. So really and
I'll
truly.
bring my guy Rimsey in it for that.
No, I love
joking.
Rimsey. But I'm just comparing what we've said in terms of criteria.
Yeah.
Sims.
Nah, Sims and
above
nah,
everyone.
cool.
Sims
I'm
at 5,
with
we're
you.
saying, yeah.
I'm with you.
I'm happy with that now. I can breathe.
You can go home now, yeah, done.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna do
Clean in
it.
hand.
You got one more.
And,
One more.
Making their way into the top 5, Little Sims. All right, guys, now we're down to the final 4. So who we have left on the list is K-Trap, Central C, Digger D, and Nux.
Digger at 4.
I would say Digger at 4.
Digger at 4.
I'll be quite happy with that.
Respect, yeah.
Yeah, I'll put
Digger
Digger
at
at 4.
No.
still.
Digger was,
Me
Digger
neither.
was
What?
huge
Digger
in my
no.
world. He was
What,
huge
Nux over
in
Digger,
my
yeah?
world.
No.
Digger at 4.
What, Nux over Digger? No, you're not there?
Definitely.
No,
definitely.
Nux.
Definitely.
All right.
So,
Digger at
explain
All right, so
though,
what's
explain
the
though,
debate
explain though.
between Nux
Yeah.
and Digger? So let's go. So
No,
Nux.
I just think Nux, if you look at everything here, Nux is more, he just put more
He's
in.
more
He put
intelligent
more
on the
in,
rhythms,
like,
innit, obviously.
He just put more in, man.
Don't make it sound like that. You're making it sound like he's doing smarty things. Like,
Bro, Digger make the crowd go.
He's another mature listener. You have to be.
But I think it's mature. Listen, I don't know if we can
for
even
me,
compare these people.
for me,
Yeah, I hear it.
what I
That's the
see
realest, bro.
when I go, when I see festival footages or when I've been festivals and I see Digger on stage, the crowd goes mad, and this is big crowds to get it.
Big
He
crowds.
chilled in America for a hot minute, collabed with the streets in New York. That's a crossover
Whilst
thing that he's
having
doing.
UK
You get
hits
it?
just
Cool.
running.
Then he did a tune back with the European lot, with one of the French lot. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Oh, it's
cool.
hard.
French is
Then-
in it.
Yeah. So even TikTok thing, shut the fuck up if I can. Oh, can I swear?
That's what I was gonna ask. Can I swear on this?
STFU.
Huge.
Pump 101.
Yeah.
Cool. Everyone's talking about the influence with 50 Cent. Oh, can Digger do the opening?
Yeah.
Like,
That was true. That's
you know what I'm
true,
saying?
that's true, that's
Then
true.
he dropped his mixtape.
That's true.
Boom. How can you didn't even drop your album yet? And he went number 1.
That's big deal.
You have the street.
Way harder than
Bro.
My question would be, my question
The
in
thing
response
is,
to
call
that.
that Nux, yeah.
Nux needs to
He's
go harder.
fresh. He's not he's not fresh to
He's
us,
been
but
doing it for like
this
10
year,
years.
everyone's like this. He's making his
That's
friends
for a
like,
reason,
catch
though,
him.
because the
Do you know what I
music
mean?
was on point, bro.
You
It's
get it?
for a reason.
Cool.
It was highly anticipated, and he scored with that
He scored
project. You know what I
So
mean?
it's giving Saka scored. And we're like,
Two goals in the World Cup.
That's a good comparison.
All
But
right,
still,
hear what I'm
Alright,
saying, yeah? Whose project was better? Nux or
Nux.
Digger?
Nux.
And that's where the argument has to
That-
come in
yeah.
in terms of
Storytelling,
And the Nux project is what
beats-wise,
propelled
everything.
him.
But that's
To
only
even be
one.
That's one thing, but
All
All right,
everything
look,
else.
all right, mainstream
Digger.
radar. Not said that. I put him in
Digger.
DG,
Yeah.
I put him in
Digger.
complex.
Okay,
I
Digger
think
had
Body
it.
of work.
Digger's
Nux
more
was
talented.
third in the
Digger's
charts,
more
yeah.
talented, man.
Nux
The
was
Nux-
third in the charts.
Like copy, not copy.
One at a
but
time. Hold on, go on.
Nux was third in the charts, correct me if I'm wrong, above Jack Harlow. So in a week where Jack Harlow released, I think like Sigrid or something was above him and someone else. But to beat Jack Harlow with all of that push,
it's not a joke.
and
to
to be
Yeah.
Nux, it's not easy.
Independent as
Emma, what
well.
you saying?
Like people forget.
Digger over Nux though. I think Nux needs to
Period.
go. Nux just needs to go harder.
The only
Nux
reason
needs to go hard, though.
Now.
Go harder, not in bars, just with other things.
The only
What-
reason
what-
I say Digger, yeah, because Digger had
Digger.
hits.
Oh, Digger's got a real.
Nux had a
hits,
great
bro.
body of work. Digger had a good body of work and
Is
hits.
it always about hits though?
Yes.
It's not always about.
When we're trying to find
If we
the fine
take away
margins,
hits,
ground,
what else
yeah.
is there?
Pardon?
If we take away hits, what else is there? Because he said it's not always about the hits, but it is.
Quality music.
He has quality music.
Yeah.
What is like?
You know, I think
just because he's saying one
Nux
shot,
on
2
any-
shot, 3 shot, jump out the.
No,
you know?
I think-
we like,
It doesn't mean
we
it's
like
not
that.
quality.
Again-
No.
Let it go. Yeah, let it go.
I think again we're confusing Nux maybe
Let it
having
go.
his best year to date as well.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for like 10,
Biggest
15
You know,
years again.
and we're
like,
excited. I think everyone's excited to see Nux do well because we know how good he
Golden
is.
boy thing. Yeah.
He's the golden boy flex,
And if-
bro.
Yeah.
But even taken away from that, he wasn't as visible with his rollout. But
No,
we
he
still
was.
remember.
I think he really
no,
was,
he
yeah.
was, but it didn't last as long as the rest of them did. Do you know what I mean? Like, as in,
You can say
Rimsey's
that
still
about Digger.
going.
You can say that about Digger though.
you can say that about Digger.
No, Digger's.
I don't know. His
Digger's
rollout was
prolific,
crazy.
Yeah.
I think Nux is like the
Guys,
quality. Yeah, like the body of work here that Nux dropped.
Let's not overtalk. Let's like one conversation at a time.
Sorry,
This one was a
this is
private
such
one.
a techie subject that is like
Go in.
raw.
Go on, speak.
Speak up.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I think Digger should be number 2 or even 1. You know, trust me.
He was number 2 last year.
Why?
Because like the man's just been consistently making bangers. If he drops something right now, bro, it's getting like 500k in a day standard.
Yeah,
That's all.
I appreciate it,
like,
but
like,
no.
I know,
Yeah,
like,
is that- I'm letting you cook, but like cook more.
Put some steel. Put some steel.
There was a long conversation you had with
No,
me
no,
this morning.
no, no,
saying-
no,
Comes to boy,
Yeah, bro.
But what you're saying is.
I hear it.
Look,
wrong.
I'm ready. Look, street music, yeah? Street music's been one of the hardest street musics to ever push, innit? For example, if you put Nux in front of Digger, yeah? That's madness, innit, Carl? Bro, look, listen. His music was getting deleted, bro. The man could easily have just said, no.
No, he's been through a lot still.
He's been through so much.
yeah.
He went jail.
But that's not
he
about
went
this
into
year,
all-
though. That's not, you understand?
Yeah, he's come out all these bad situations. He has all the influencer girl trying to.
And lyrically,
you
he's
got
still
all
there.
the beef in. You got all the beef in the world. You got all the
Blackboards.
blackboards. You
And
understand?
he's still pushing.
And you're still pushing. That man ain't got. That man ain't got.
I'm saying Digger.
And this is street
I
music.
do hear what you're saying.
You see street music.
straight
you know
street
how hard
music.
that's the hardest, most sensitive, the most
Censored.
categorized, the most
Controversial.
censored,
Come on, little kid.
the most police investigated subject in the whole of music ever, worldwide. I can't that Blackboard Diggers thing. Cause look, how much have they tried to hold it back? You understand? They tried to hold it back so much. None of these
fighting
have gone
his
through
pace,
them
though.
thing there. Even K-Trap has legitimized his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think Diggers has done that? No, he's saying I'm sticking to what the streets want to really hear, and he still is being smart enough to not penalize himself.
Yeah, for real.
Now that is talent.
Yeah.
I do
That is
hear it,
talent.
but still not number 2.
That is
But-
talent.
Put it all like-
I'll clap for that still.
I hear that.
But
think he's
So,
moved, has he
but
moved
still,
the
I
people?
can't lie, yeah.
Has he moved the people?
But that even moved my heart,
Yeah,
Bro,
but
it's
sonically,
reality.
yeah, Knox's
No,
the Alpha
it's
Place
a
was so good
Yeah.
sonically, like as in
Yeah.
the album was smooth and
Yo,
it was still
In terms of
it
a
still had
normal
that
person.
it still had that 2022 drill feeling about it. You know what I mean? And I
Fresh
can't-
energy, fresh
Yeah,
energy.
He's more versatile.
Who's
Yeah.
Nuts.
Nux or Digger?
Yeah.
Knox,
No, definitely.
Knox,
I
definitely.
think
But
Digger-
Digger D has
yeah,
got
Digger-
flows.
Digger
Digger's got
could rap
flows,
like Nuts
though.
if he wanted
No,
to.
it's true.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Nuts couldn't rap like Digger if he wanted to.
What's that freestyle drop the other day?
That's
That's
Um,
content wise, he can't, of course.
yeah.
And it was
Digger can rap like anyone he wants. Look how many songs he's done where he's had to interpretate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nuts
but
can't
Digger,
do that.
a lot of what Digger, a lot of what Nuts can do, Digger can't do too. Do you know what I mean?
It
It
works
works both
both
ways.
ways.
What?
I think they
What-
both
what-
live
what
in
can't
different
he do?
pockets.
What can't he
That's
do?
where it becomes difficult to compare them because they really are in two different, you know,
Yeah.
worlds. So when we think about impacts, it might not impact you the way it might impact, you know, somebody else.
It's like saying, do you like curry goat or fried chicken?
I'll say curry goat or brown stew.
You know, it's like,
It's hard to compare, you know?
It is.
They both got their qualities. But I guess it's down for us to
All
pick
right,
here,
so
innit?
Jaya,
That's it.
this is where the
So who- what
industry
are we at now?
insiders and experts come
Number 4.
in.
Digger
Yeah.
at number 4. I'm still.
Yeah, I'm putting
it's
Digger
still
at 4.
at
Wait,
4.
what's the last four?
So at 4, we've got K-Trap, Central
The
C,
last 4
Digger,
is
and
easy.
Nuts.
Last 3 is easy, bro.
Yeah, it's
You
basic.
can wrap up.
All right.
On this number 4.
I think.
Go on, Rob.
I hear that stuff.
What do I think?
But I can't lie to you, Digger had a bigger year than Nux.
I think, yeah, for me personally, if I was going on my personal preference,
It's different.
I probably would have said Nuts above Digger. But in terms of how Digger's shifted culture, we might have to go
Lots.
with
That is a big
He's
Digger
the
above.
culture, man.
Yeah.
Even he started a label.
Yeah,
So did Nux. He's got a label.
No days off.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that's been about.
Yeah.
It's been about.
Been about. But he started. Digger's growing. He's a kid.
But as a young youth, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
as a
like
young
he's
guy,
doing
like,
his
he's
thing,
doing
man.
his
Yeah.
He done.
Not younger like us.
Yeah.
But
He's
I
on
think
a lot.
like,
Rob made a really good point. It's separating personal preferences and what you like to hear with just the facts
that's
of
why-
like
that's why I
what
get a little bit,
I know.
What it
So,
is.
do you know what?
what do we think of that?
Digger's had a buzz. He's had the impact.
Yeah.
The body of
Body
work.
of work.
Some people say the body of work wasn't the best. Naughty by Nature wasn't the best.
It could have been better.
It could have been better. Mainstream Radar, he was there. It
So
wasn't
are
strong.
we doing
but he
the
was-
head to
he
head
was
on the
there.
categories, yeah?
Yeah.
Rapping
Okay.
ability. Nux
Rapping
is a
ability.
better rapper.
Like, lyrically
rap,
though,
though.
Digger's up
Digger
there.
can rap.
Digger can rap,
Digger
but
can rap.
Nux,
You guys are
he can
making
get in
it.
different pockets that Digger maybe can't.
Nah,
me,
Digger's
no,
so well.
Digger
You
rap.
understand?
Everything
You know the way
that
you're
he
doing
puts
it?
his mind to, bro.
It's like how can I say this? It's like Nux here. It just reminds me of Nas in the sense of like the storytelling is like it's the structure of it. It's what you hip hop. Yeah, I like it. Cool. With Digger, yeah, he's like a 50 in the sense of
Have a loose
Fun and
cannon.
just-
Yeah.
fun, but they say he's a genius because how can he make something so simple? Not a lot of people can do that.
That's true.
Not a lot of people can do that.
He's
It's
got way more influence on
and that's what I'm saying. Like even the way I love Huss, he's not the best. Like boy, like bars for what, but
Yeah.
you can't
The
do
vibe
what
that he
Huss-
gives you is
You
different.
can't.
innit?
But even the way he does his wordplay is like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
makes you think like that? Do you get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
That's Digger to me.
Yeah.
It's
Do you know, I'm not
crazy.
offended if we put Nux at 4 and Digger at 3, but the rest.
Oh, yeah, cool,
there's
cool,
no
cool.
debating the
Yeah.
other.
All right, guys. So at number 4, we've got down Nux. Entering that top 3, Digger D is ranked at number 3.
So now it's 1 and 2.
The way this list is coming my way, I really like this. You know?
Yeah. Okay.
Sims number 5. This is my original list. Oh God.
We should let the people do one after this. Like
Yeah,
have
yeah,
a have
yeah.
a section.
We'll do a vote, we'll do a
click
vote.
a link.
Yeah.
We'll do a vote.
Put a link under,
Yeah.
and then you go into the link.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
yeah.
put, you guys put
Safe
and compare it to ours.
Come
That's
on.
cool, innit?
We'll do that.
So we're at our final 2 now. Who is going to be crowned Complex Best UK Rapper of 2022?
Got a lot
So let's
to
go
do.
through the list that we have already. At number 10, we have Young Teflon, 9, Clavish, 8, Koji Radical, 7, Rimsey, 6, DBE, 5, Lil Sims, 4, Nux, and 3, Digger D.
Strong,
And we are now
strong,
left
strong.
with K-Trap and Central C.
Yo,
So
Sims at
who
5 is crazy.
is going to be crowned Complex UK's Best Rapper of 2022?
K-Trap. K-Trap, 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 K-Trap.
No,
All right.
Chapo.
So, guys, this one gets complicated because
But you got to weigh
are
up
we
what
looking at
central.
it
Yeah, go on.
worldwide, or are we looking at it just in the UK?
I think Central C's a bit perfect though, ain't he?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What, he's too perfect for?
He's just perfect, man.
He's just
Come on.
perfect.
He's just
He's a
perfect.
perfect.
He's just perfect.
If I was a CEO, I'd be my golden boy. That's my boy. That's my boy.
Without him even speaking, he doesn't have to speak.
He
Just
doesn't
look at
have
him.
to speak.
That's my
Like,
boy.
he
Hear
knows
what
what
I'm
he's
saying
doing now.
there?
Come on now.
Gone.
Hear what I'm saying? I think they both had different battles to get to this 1 and 2 on the list, so it's almost
Definitely
hard
battles
to
still.
compare and contrast. My thing, which would tip me towards Central C, in UK rap, is probably the biggest export we have internationally right now.
Dizzy tried to
And
do it.
If you're
Skateboard, do you
born,
know what
I think he's the
if you're
first.
born Messi, it's not your fault. Like you're just born
Yeah.
like Messi. Like if that's your natural attributes, the way you look, everything plays into it. But on top of that, he's done the work. He's gone to the
Hard
world
work.
Yeah.
and
Big up his manager as well. The whole
yeah,
team. The
him
whole
and
team.
like-
like-
yeah, he's been right. It's not new.
Yeah.
It's not.
He's gone and done the work and capitalized on the gift that he's been given, and done stuff that other people haven't been able to capitalize on.
Go on, Mimi.
Go on.
So that will be my argument.
That was
That's a good
so.
argument.
That was so industry.
But that's my perspective,
I
innit?
know.
That's my
I
perspective,
know.
though.
But
Mimi, what's
me-
your argument?
For me, K-Trap was doing the label thing in it, and it wasn't working in it.
Yeah.
They were trying to
He took the
box him
mask
up,
off,
all of
yeah.
that stuff. Like he tried to do it, yeah. From time the labels don't even know what to do with him, so he took control.
Yeah.
He did a
I
collab
rate that.
project
I rate that.
with
Blade
Blade
Brown.
Brown. Do you know who Blade Brown
Iconic, man.
is in the
Iconic.
scene?
It's
not
to
easy
us,
to
you know?
just bring
You're-
him on.
And for him to
Still.
even respect that, you know, I want to collab like
Yeah.
a
That
whole
was a
project.
natural-
Cool.
that was
And you hold your
natural.
own. Cool.
He's
Calm.
giving the people what they want.
You did your whole solo one yourself, and it was
The last trip too.
So good. So
Don't
good.
forget Chapo, that's still playing now.
Did you
Yeah.
get fam warm?
Warm was from that.
Tell me
yeah.
one person can drop something last year
And
and
chart
it's
the next year.
trying to go top 10.
Mad.
Like
Mad.
authentically,
Yeah.
the people.
And let's get
wants
to
it.
remix.
You know, it's,
Yeah.
and the thing is as well, yeah. I don't want to bring race into this. Yeah, cool. We're only like 3%.
The UK, yeah.
That's us. Do you get it? Cool. The rest very much UK, whatever. Cool, calm. For them to even push it as well just shows you like
He's tapped into that fully.
Bro, we
Yeah.
want to see Trapper win.
For them to
No,
push
but
it,
even
but
at
he's-
2, he's winning, you know. Even at
Yeah.
He's-
But you're saying the rest of the
I got-
demographics, yeah, they're pushing Chapo, but they're pushing Sense just as more. And DP,
yeah.
I think I'm fighting for Sense, yeah.
I'm
number
fighting
one
for Sense,
because
I'll tell you why.
I feel like when it comes to London youth culture,
He's impacted
he
more.
is what it is.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
in 2022, from the music. Yeah, from the music
Clothes,
to the
everything.
clothes, to the swagger, to the bars, the way he talks, he's what represents London culture.
Yeah, he does.
It's not K-Trap.
Represents
It's not
London.
K-Trap.
No, but you look at Central C,
Yeah,
you think
but
London.
Young
innit?
London.
Just
Like
young
you think
London,
of
yeah.
Young London. If you were to list out what they sound like, how they dress,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? What they
K-Trap's
listen
a
to,
little
it's
bit older,
Central,
he's a bit
it's
different,
Central
you know what I
C.
mean?
And he will go all over the world, and you know that's a London
yeah.
boy.
I think
You know
it's
what I mean?
For real,
the
for
masses in like, you know, when we look
Yeah.
at things as a whole, I think we just want
But
to
is
get
it bait to put him
You
on
see
one?
K-Trap
'Cause
though, yeah.
you know what I mean?
I feel
Those
like-
just the biggest
It
songs
is,
come out
no,
UK
no, no.
rap
Oh,
this year.
100%.
Central C is bait, but is that not what we're doing? Are we not doing
No,
the...
I hear it.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay,
gonna say?
can I say something? I
K-Trap's
feel
bars
like
are mad.
I feel like K-Trap's body of work is better than Central C's.
With the
I
23.
actually
Yeah,
agree.
of course.
That was-
I
of
actually
course.
agree.
Okay, cool.
I do
So body of
agree.
work,
I do agree with
K-Trap, yeah.
I agree
Cool.
with
And he
that.
dropped 2 bodies of work.
Cool.
this year.
Buzz, I give it to Central C
100%.
because he in the world, Australia,
Yeah.
Europe, like
Man,
he has it.
man.
Cool. Central C. Oh, sorry, let me take it.
No, it's okay. I'm enjoying it. Go on, go on.
We're going with the criteria.
Cool.
Go on.
Okay,
Main-
rapping ability.
Oh,
Because you can talk about Central C's American
yeah.
freestyle when he's obviously
LA
translating.
Leakers, yeah.
Yeah, cool, calm.
You could do more of that.
But
I think he could switch up the
K-Traps.
flow a bit more as well, still.
K-Trap's freestyles, bro.
Yeah. He's more versatile.
What are you guys saying?
have they stopped more than Sench's ones though? No,
What you
they
mean?
both stuck on the
That's
wall,
what
but
comes with
Sench's blue tack
K-Trap.
is harder to rip off.
And
No,
that
no,
you know what I mean?
a lot
Alright, that's a funny way.
You know what I mean? Like they both stuck, but Sench's ones, the LA Leakers thing, you're not topping that this year.
That's true.
As in representing London culture, no, they're not topping that. He
And-
broke
and-
down
On
what
the
how
main
we speak.
stage,
Like,
yeah, for
Are we
real
talking
though.
about-
them man there, they'll watch this year, and
Yeah.
all of the slang we're using, they'll get it because of
Yeah,
Sench.
What up, guys?
Look how playful my man is compared to K-Trap as well. My man's mad playful in terms of like he'll say
Okay.
anything.
Who,
K-Trap will
K-Trap?
say what streets want to hear, innit? Like obviously K-Trap doesn't just say what the streets want to hear. He just says what he says and says what he's good at. But my man, Central C, naturally, he's just playful, man.
He's marketable. Like
He's marketable.
He's
Yeah.
remarkable. Yeah.
Like he's talking about he says things that's more out of the box, innit? You know what I'm saying?
With the names that we've got here, and it's no disrespect or no takeaway from K-Trap, because we'll probably play K-Trap more
100%.
amongst ourselves. But if Centr weren't to get it, what more must the man can do to reach the top? Like, what do we want him to do? Go to
K-Trap.
in terms of Central
Spit
C,
on the
if we
mountain,
weren't-
like bar for the mountain.
if we weren't going to put him at number one,
Yeah.
what more can he do?
Do a collab with Lil Yachty or something.
But even that,
Central C.
Yeah. I'm just
That
playing
would
with
be
that.
that would be mad though.
Yeah,
That would be mad.
and then,
can.
like I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
before, I also think if you ask K-Trap, this ain't his peak.
No.
K-Trap thinks he's got way
he's
more to
loading,
come.
innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
loading
loading,
as well.
he's
He knows he's got
loading.
way more, and he's had a great.
You reckon he can get hotter than
great.
this?
Yeah.
He can. I believe in his
Got more
talent
in
that
the
he
tank,
can.
man, definitely.
He's a banging beat still.
He shut me up last year, boy. I can tell you that for free. Because I thought like, okay, this is the K-Trap that we know. This I said
this year.
You're hungry. You really wanna tell me to
The warm remix though.
Literally.
Warm remix. What you think about that?
Skepta.
Yeah.
He
got
didn't
Skepta.
need it.
Crazy.
but-
You didn't need it, but you got
Yeah.
It worked
just
though.
to have.
It works.
I think it could have been a better remix.
Yeah.
You saying more man?
I think more.
One
also-
more man, two more man.
Okay.
One of them also-
Skepta, it wasn't enough. It weren't heavy enough.
Who else?
I would have put Tef on there still.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
I would
But
have
you
put
know
Tef
what?
on
It's
there.
sometimes like when you look back at your career, you just be like, yeah, me and Skepta had a tune.
Yeah,
So it could
That's
be a
a-
better
But that was
tune.
always coming though for
Yeah,
Chapo, I think.
true,
You
true.
know the ones.
And I personally listen to Trap's tape more than Central C's tape.
Yeah. I
But-
can't lie. 23 was good though.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
replay value was.
And as well, about Middle England, about what Mimi said like a couple minutes ago, I feel like, bruv, you go flipping Leeds and that, them man want to just like Central C,
Yeah.
Jordan 4s, Night
But the thing is,
Everyone,
you're saying-
all of these youths
you're
want to
saying
be
this-
like Central C,
I
not
hear that,
K-Trap.
But the thing is, no, but the kids are banging. The way they
No, they're banging
warm.
it, 100.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
banging
even
warm, though.
have you watched
But it's an
Hand on
anthem.
Like banging warm. Even though
I genuinely think that's
even though I
gonna
made
be
the
go,
song,
yeah.
I can't be biased. Innit?
Come on.
I can't be biased. Central's bare playful. Like he says some mad relevant things, isn't it? Mad relevant things.
Check this, yeah?
Mad.
Next year, this list is going to be full of bare people that sound like Central C.
Yeah. I've heard.
We've
I've
already
heard
seen
a
it.
few.
We've already seen
crop
it.
coming
Incoming
through.
Nems.
Yeah, we've already
Them
seen
is
it.
hard.
I
The
love
scene's
it.
softened so much since Dookie pulled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scene's softened. Still.
Okay.
In a good way.
Who's my honourable mention? Let me write.
I.
But Mimi, fight me though. I want you to fight me
Yeah.
some more, please.
I like
She said, I love it.
She lost the fight. She lost the fight.
No,
What
no,
else
she's
would
one
it
of
be?
the-
Because
She's
it
one of
is,
the-
Take
yeah.
away your personal preference.
Let's go.
I know, but the thing is, everyone's just talking about the numbers and the viral thing.
No.
Sillah just went like 20
No,
minutes.
okay, oh yeah. Everyone to do it, yeah, cute, yeah.
The playful bars, the playful
I
bars.
hear
to me.
it, like I actually hear it, but I feel like it's so predictable.
Because it's.
I think K-Trap's more predictable than.
It is so.
No, you're
predictable.
just so you're so used to being impressed by Central C is that you're saying it's predictable.
You're
now.
numb to it.
No.
Yeah.
Am I numb to it? Am I
Yeah.
numb to it?
That's how.
You're bored
I
of
think
hearing
it's,
about
it's
him.
the same way we say. It's the same way we say.
Central
Like,
I rate him
Nice.
highly. Do you get it? But I don't. You know what it is for me. I feel like he's in a different journey to everyone else.
And that's
But
why
how
it's
though?
number one.
He's still doing this with drill music, you know.
No, 100%. In the
Still.
sense of I feel like he's not in competition with them man. K-Trap, he's not in competition with them man anymore. See, he's thinking about America. That's what he's like. Yeah, you man. Yeah, cool, calm.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, if he not that he doesn't care. I'm not saying that he doesn't care. I'm saying like. It's surpassed him. He's
Yeah,
over
I
it.
get you.
Do you get it? He's in the American side.
Who would appreciate
So
this
now-
more?
Why?
Central
So I
K-Trap.
feel like
Who would they
K-Trap.
appreciate?
Yeah.
They would,
I feel like-
who would they appreciate? The US.
No,
Oh.
No,
I don't
K-Trap.
know.
I feel
Okay,
like
okay.
if we are people in the scene and we care about the UK scene, I'd rather put someone like K-Trap number one because that's more I'm invested in. I'm telling you, you know, bro,
He's
keep on
invested
going.
in the UK scene, innit?
Central C is like, I'm trying to take over the world.
Yeah. If you were to put up a representation to represent UK culture, K-Trap would
K-Trap. I
be
put
Central.
K-Trap.
It'll
Wait,
be
K-Trap?
central. It'll be
Okay,
central.
sure.
though.
Should we say
Okay,
it does
I'm
say
putting
complex
Central
UK?
Not even to Little Boys, K-Trap.
No. To represent the UK.
Yeah, to like just
Central C's
someone
doing it anyway.
dresses, sounds like
Yeah.
UK.
No,
I
but
can't pick.
what? Okay, no. To represent the UK for me,
Yeah.
I remember the first time. I
What does
listened
the
to
UK look
K-Trap.
like and sound like? K-Trap or Central?
But you know, we've seen K-Trap from when I was back.
Do you know what it is? Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So seeing the growth,
2016
it's
time.
like
No, but
that.
Central C's growth is like the same, bro.
Do you know what it is? It feels like,
Man's been rapping from
if
I
K-Trap,
understand that.
Yeah, and he come back with a different sound.
Go on, Rob.
if Trap was Central C, yeah, it'll be a non-debate. But it just feels like there's an easy pattern for Central. But what he's done is not easy.
Oh no, at all.
You know.
It's not easy.
It's
And
really
the numbers are
difficult.
mad.
He makes
like, if we're
it,
talking
makes
about
it look
numbers.
easy. He makes it look
You know
easy,
what I mean?
but
He's the biggest rapper in the scene right now.
in the world.
He's
No,
one of
not
them.
bigger
Yeah,
than
no,
Drake,
word,
nah.
word.
Not bigger than mine. Go Drake.
I think if Meat Mill drops a
Well,
song,
you know.
Central C gets more than Meat Mill.
I think it's
about
funny.
it.
how
Talk about it.
He gets more likes.
Talk about
He gets
it.
more likes than
Migos.
Grass Cut Migos,
Word.
bro.
Yeah.
He gets just about the same likes as Drake.
Yeah,
bro.
but remember, Central C.
But I think
got-
it's like a Drake thing. You know how like we know Drake is one of the best, but we never
Yeah.
really want to put Drake
don't
at
wanna
number
put
one
him on
because
the
he is
list.
like the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, yeah.
This
But
is
that's
the
not a
same
good
thing
way
with
to
Central.
think. That's not
It's not a good way
It's
to
not
think
good.
because at the
Yeah.
end of the day, when you really just look at the facts,
It is Central C.
Central C
Like,
encompasses
Yeah.
everything more than K-Trap, even though K-Trap maybe in your heart of heart represents your idea of what the UK culture is and stuff. But when we look at it just like based on
big up for bringing that
criteria,
back round, man. I appreciate
it's
that. For real.
it's
Especially mainstream radar.
I think it's non-debatable.
And marketing, we ain't even got to talk about Central C thing.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, the whole influence.
Big up Bella.
He's got that influencer look about him. The whole pretty boy look about him. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And he
he's
talks about everything.
everything.
Every little detail that
The only thing with Central C, I do think he needs to switch up the flow a little bit now. At this point, you've got
No, he
so
gave
far.
He gave us a small teaser. Still.
We're on Meeks' tape. Yeah, that's
Give us.
true.
I
That's
said
true.
he's.
Whose flow do you think is better, Central's or Trap? 'Cause
I'll say trap.
Is it?
Yeah, trap,
Yeah,
trap,
trap.
trap.
Right,
Definitely
yeah,
trap.
trap,
Like, remember,
trap,
you know,
trap,
like,
trap.
flow, you know what flow is? Like, flow is like,
Tell me about flow.
Hey,
come on.
everyone say it.
flow,
No, yeah.
flow is not the bars.
No, the
Flow is like-
on the
In
beat.
pockets.
One day
yeah.
I went outside. Yeah?
Oh, we're getting schooled now, guys.
One day I went outside.
One day
Like,
I went
one
to
day,
the-
one day I went outside. Like, you know, the flow.
You know,
But
Like,
I
I think that Central C does more of that.
I
than
feel like
Trap.
because he articulated himself better. Like the way he pronounced certain words.
Who?
Very,
K-Trap?
yeah, it's Central C. It's
Central
very
C.
He's got
much
clarity.
Clarity.
So West
That's the
London.
word. That's
So
the
West-
English
yeah.
I need to say. Yeah, he has that better than K-Trap.
So West
Yeah.
London, I think
Yeah.
West London just have that clarity a little bit more sometimes.
Yeah.
He's a bit perfect.
But let's go. Eat.
But
I think it's a Drake complex. I really think this is the Drake complex, to be honest. But all right, guys.
So we all like.
2 and number 1. So who is going to be crowned Complex UK's best rapper of 2022? Hands up for Sench.
Oh, what?
Oh, you know what's mad?
Oh,
You see,
sit down. You
Oh, what?
convinced me.
And
Full
before I
house,
put up
full
my
house.
hand, before I put up my hand, or even put my hand down, I just want to say, as a person that links these people, and everyone's definitely wanting to hear man's opinion.
Yeah.
Don't take this too seriously, guys.
No, cool.
Everyone just
You're
having-
good. You're good, bro. Don't
keep
worry.
having fun. And,
If you got a
and
problem
just
with M, you got a problem with me.
Period.
basically not that, but not like that. Not like.
No.
No one's allowed to.
I'm just showing everyone that
Yeah.
this is just an opinion-based
Yeah,
thing, innit?
No. The UK's always got,
So-
it's like historically just a sensitive
So when
culture.
we say who's the best, it doesn't mean that person's the best, innit? Really, it just means.
Well, it does.
No, yeah. I was going to say, yeah. It does mean they're the
I
best.
was waiting for someone to
I
say
hear
it.
you still, but.
No, 100.
But yeah, just don't
All
take
right.
it too seriously. Yeah.
Just missing out on that number 1 spot. So we are going to put K-Trap at number 2. And Complex UK's best rapper of 2022 goes to the one and only Central C. Well done, guys.
He's just doing more, innit?
And that is it. We have finally crowned our Complex UK's best rapper of 2022. It was a difficult task, but we got there in the end. Join us here next year for our favourite rapper of 2023.